Yeah, so let's get into it now. I'm going to go back into this workshop. So basically, this is what we're going to be covering in the workshop today: how online marketing works. As I said, an important overview of how every kind of business makes money online, and how what are the types of elements you need to make money online. How you can begin making money online this year. So I'm going to show you a strategy that I've been using last year, which basically automates sales for me. The different tools we use in our online business, so the types of software and tools we use to create videos and things like that, and also a quick overview of how to develop your own software products. And so I asked that question: if you would like to develop your own softwares, and a lot of people on this call are really interested in that. So I'm going to go basically and show you a step-by-step plan on how we did that for VideoScript. And then, on the next workshop, Sam's going to be going into more detail on that, and all some other things that we're doing in our business. So let's get into it. First of all, can you all see the screen which says About Me on your presentation? Okay, great. So my name's Josh Rada. If you haven't heard of me before, my full name is actually Sitjay Joshua Ratanong. That's the name that my parents gave me. My dad's from a place called Laos near Thailand. But everyone calls me Josh, and I just abbreviated my last name to make it easier for people for my business. But basically, I grew up in New Zealand. That's why I got this kind of funny accent, and I speak really, really quickly. And my whole life when I was growing up was about football and about sports, about playing sports, and I wanted to be a professional football player. And for you Americans, I wanted to be a soccer player. And so I left school when I was 17, and I went to Holland. I got scouted, and I went to Holland in Europe, and I actually signed with a professional club over there. Then I moved to the UK, and as you can see on this picture at the bottom left-hand side of the screen, I was in a Nike competition called Most Wanted, where I was chosen by the Manchester United manager at the time, Sir Alex Ferguson, and that's me over here. I was chosen by him in the top 4 best unsigned players in the UK. I did really well, and then I went to the Czech Republic, where my wife is from over here, and we actually met in London, and yeah, we got married in the Czech Republic, and then I spent a year over there, playing football and learning the Czech language, and then after a year we went back to New Zealand, and we had a second wedding with my family, and as you can see, it's kind of on the beach over here, and yeah, and so that's where I never. Growing up, I never really concentrated on building a business or learning qualifications basically to get a really good job. I was all about sports. So that's what I really want to say is that no matter what your background is, everyone can step into online marketing and make money online. Just like I've managed to build a multi-six-figure business in less than 2 to 3 years. So yeah, so right now over here on the right-hand side, this was last month in December. I was in Laos. Near Thailand, and we're riding an elephant with my sister. And over here, this picture over here is actually from yesterday. I'm in New Zealand, and it's summertime over here, so we went to the beach in a city called Rotorua, and this is the picture from yesterday. We actually went swimming over there. There's a nice little pontoon thing where you can kind of swim out to. And after this webinar, I'm actually going back over here for another swim because it's really, really hot today. Okay, so enough about me. I just want to quickly, introduce myself to you. But first of all, I want to ask you this quick question: do you have a plan for your business in 2015? So if you can just type a yes or some information in the chat box about if you've created a plan that you want to, basically some goals that you have for 2015, what you want to achieve by the end of 2015 in your business. Maybe it could be to build an email subscriber list of 2,000 subscribers. It may be that I want to create 2 or 3 different video training courses, or two or three different products that I want to sell, or whatever kind of goals that you have. If you really wrote some up, just type in the chat box a yes and any information that you can on that. Okay, so Avi's writing yes. The main reason why I'm asking you this is that without a plan or without some kind of goals, often you don't really get motivated to achieve those plans or those goals if you don't have any. So the tip that I want to give to you today is that make sure to write down your goals and things you want to achieve by the end of 2015. So just get like a notepad and get a pen and just write up some things or some ideas that you want to achieve by the end of the year. So you can kind of look back at that and, and even like look over it during the year and make sure that you write down each month, like in the month of January, by the end of the month of January, I want to have created a video training course on a specific subject, or by the end of February, I want to have 500 subscribers in my email list, or I want to, by the end of January, I want to learn how to actually run Facebook advertising campaigns. But whatever you do, make sure that you write down, some goals, because it's really going to help you to motivate you to achieve those goals, because otherwise you're just going to get emails from different types of people, and you'll get different types of systems come into your head, and you just, you kind of get confused about where to actually start. But if you have a clear plan, it's going to really help you to progress and actually achieve those goals that you set. So Rick's saying build a list and several websites. That's great. Colin's saying yes, internet marketing video course, increase painting and prints online. Awesome. Scott's saying build 2 to 3 websites that are generating income of at least $40,000 a year. That's awesome. That's a great goal. And Avi Waxman is recommending a software, Goals on Track. Great. That's a great idea. So there's a website called goalsontrack.com. I guess that's probably to help you plan things. And Scott's saying to stop shiny object syndrome. Great. Yeah, because I mean, obviously in online marketing, there's heaps of different systems. People are, creating different softwares, and if you don't really know how online marketing works, you'll kind of get, caught up in different types of softwares and just buying and buying and buying without actually, implementing any of the things that you actually, purchase or you learn. Okay, so that was my quick tip of the day, and now let's get into online marketing. So there's 3 key elements for every online business or system that works online. And the first one is that you need a product. Now, if you're working in affiliate marketing, you still need a product to promote. So whether it be your own product or someone else's product, you need a product to sell online to make money. Also, the same thing applies, for if you've got a service. If you're selling a service, maybe you're a local business owner and you have some type of service, then obviously it's a product or a service that you're going to be selling online. Now, the next thing that we need is traffic. This is really basic, but it's really good key, and really you really need to understand how this works. So the next thing you need is traffic, and traffic we mean people who people who go onto your website. So generate traffic back to our website so that we can sell our products. And the final thing is conversions. Okay, so by conversions, I'm talking about your website sales page, or the page that you're selling your product or your service on, that it's optimized and it's compelling for people to actually purchase your product. So if actually people land on your website and there's spelling mistakes, the images look really outdated, and it's not really compelling the people to actually read the content on the page, and the sales copy isn't written well, so it's not really giving your product a good look, then people are just going to come onto your website and they'll go off your website very, very quickly, and you won't make any sales. So the 3 ingredients you need is to have a product. Whether you're an affiliate, then you're promoting another person's product, know how to generate traffic, and then also how to optimize your website so that they convert your website visitors into customers. Okay, so does everyone understand that? And let me know. Say yes if you already knew that. Say no if it's kind of something new to you and you kind of understand the concept. It's really simple, but for me, it took me about a year to understand actually how it works. I was creating websites, I was doing different types of things, but I didn't actually know the basic concept of how online marketing works. Okay, great. So all of you seem pretty well aware of how this all works, so that's great. Okay, so the next thing is, now that we know that we need a product, if you're just going to concentrate on being an affiliate, then obviously you can just look for products that are online that you can become an affiliate to, and just promote them. But if you're looking to create and sell your own products, which I highly recommend, it's very, very profitable, then you need to choose whether you want to sell physical products or digital products. Now with physical products, it could be a pair of shoes, it could be a fridge, or it could be something that's physical, like a laptop, where you have to obviously go ahead and actually ship that item, store the item in your house or in a warehouse, and then ship those items to the person who purchases it. Now the other thing is digital products, and this is what I'm basically selling. And the reason why I sell this is pretty simple, is because I don't have to actually keep the stock in my house, and it's a lot easier for people to instantly download and instantly get their purchase after they've purchased it, the product after they purchased it. So a digital product could be a video training course like this one, how to create epic presentations and videos with Prezi. It could be, this is another training course that I've created on how to use After Effects, the video creation software. It could be a software that you develop. So like VidInfusion, I developed this software. Also VideoScript, it's another software that we developed. And basically all these softwares people can access directly after they purchase by downloading the software or registering to access the content on a website. So that's a great thing about this. And this is why marketers love digital products. So some of the reasons: you don't need to store any of the stock at home or in a warehouse. You don't need to spend time packing and shipping stock, because I did, I began starting, I sold some football boots that I bought from China. I imported them and I sold them on eBay. But the thing was, it took me quite a long time to walk to the post office and then actually, package it and then spend time, shipping that off and things like that. One by one, it can take a lot of time. So the great thing about digital products is that it's instant and you don't have to do it. It's all automated. Also, you can sell an unlimited amount of the product. It frees you to work from anywhere you want in the world. So, if I had a physical product business, then I would have to go ahead and actually, I'd have to have someone who's going ahead and working, shipping out the products while I'm on holiday. But right now I'm on holiday in New Zealand. I actually live in London, the UK, and I'm able to, sell my products directly online without having to do anything. I'm just, while I'm going to the beach, I can be making sales, and all that process is automated. Okay, so the next thing is traffic. And just let me know, am I going too fast for you? If I'm speaking too fast, can you just just let me know? I'll just slow down in my words. I know you Americans speak really, really slowly, and I love it. I just get quite excited, and I just kind of really spit things out really fast. Okay. Oh, great. You guys are really kind. Okay, so the next thing is traffic. And traffic, as I said, it's basically being able to get people to visit your website. So website visitors is traffic. So there's different ways you can do that, and one of them is really popular is SEO, search engine optimization. And that's basically when you get your websites to be optimized so that when someone goes onto Google or into one of the search engines and they type a specific keyword phrase, then your website would pop up on the front page. And if you can do that, you can get a lot of natural traffic coming from search engines directly to your websites, and you can make a lot of sales and a lot of money that way as well. One thing about SEO is that it takes a bit of time to actually get onto the front page of Google with websites. So it's a great thing to do once you've really got once you're making money and you've got a good product to sell, then you can begin looking at that. Or if if you're doing SEO already, keep doing it. It's good to learn. Also, pay-per-click advertising, and this is basically, when you pay like Facebook or Google or a different type of ad program to run an ad on their website. So you could pay, and basically you pay for every time that someone clicks on your ad and goes to your website, you pay per click. That's why it's called pay-per-click advertising. And this is really good, when you begin, once you've got, so it's converting. And so if you know that you're going to make, if you know that if you send 100 people to your website and you're going to make, $200 and it costs you $1 per click, then that would be a good return of investment. And if you tried that out, if you spend $100 and you got $100 profit, then what you could do is upscale your campaigns and send more traffic to your websites, and you can make a lot more money. And a lot of people spend a lot of time just, investing like thousands and thousands of dollars a day, on ads where they can send people directly to an offer they know that's converting, and they're making a great return of investment. We're really concentrating on basically my new assistant that I've actually employed from the beginning of this year. He's going to be learning a lot of this and running a lot of campaigns for me. And this advertising course that have good results, then learn how you can do this, because it's going to really help you in your business. Email marketing is basically where you build an email list of subscribers, and you can send an email to them and promote your products or other people's products. And the great thing about this is that it's a great way to keep in touch with people because you can simply, send them an email and instantly, you can get in touch with them and this is this one thing that when I first started learning about online marketing, everyone told me you need to build an email list, and I'm pretty sure if you're on this call and you've done a bit of online marketing and you learned a bit about online marketing, you would have heard someone say build an email list. Whether or not if you understood it or not, you would have heard it probably. So it does really, really work, and I can say it's something that you really want to spend time doing as well, building your email list. And just quickly, lastly, video marketing. This is where you can, create videos and get them into YouTube, and you can get traffic from YouTube and send it back to your website and your offers. And I'm going to show you one example in this workshop as well, how I've done that and how it makes me sales, every week from YouTube marketing. Okay, so that's traffic. And just lastly, conversions, the last element of our three-part online marketing basics. So conversions is, as I said, it's basically optimizing your website to make sure that it's compelling, that you present your products in the right light so that people can see that it's professional, that it's a trustworthy product, and that it's really going to help them as well. So things that you can do is nice looking, it looks professional, it's clean. And you can, go to like outsourcing websites like Odesk.com and Freelancer and find designers who can create, nice looking designs for you. And also, you want to make sure that the text copy on your page is really compelling, that it really, promotes your product really well. Also, having a sales video on your website is really, really important as well. If you can create a really nice looking sales video, again, it's going to make your product look great. And this is something that a lot of people kind of pass through. They spend months creating their products, developing their softwares. They may spend thousands of dollars developing a software, but then they kind of forget about actually their website and actually their sales material. And for me, if you ask Sam as well, like Sam will tell you that I spend months really concentrating on my sales page and my sales material, making sure that they're really professional, that it really does present my product in the best light. Because a lot of people just create their product and just put it on their website, information about their product on the website, but basically your product could be the best product in the world, but unless your sales material really presents it in the best light, then you won't make any sales. So that's why I really spend a lot of time on conversions. So learn how to use like programs like Photoshop, or you can just go ahead and find an outsourcer to create a really professional looking sales page for you. Okay, so now that we've gone over that, I hope you've kind of got that in your brains that that you need a product, also you need traffic, and you need to be able to convert your traffic into website visitors. So you've probably come across this kind of shiny objects, shiny product syndrome that Scott was talking about, where a lot of people talk about different types of systems to use, and you're kind of stuck for where to start. Do I do this or that? What should I do? I was kind of the same kind of thing. Like I didn't really know how online marketing worked either, and so I was kind of stuck. Sam was there to really help me and show me what to do, but I still really didn't know how I was going to make money. And now that I've gone and done that, I've built an online business. I want to kind of show you what I would suggest for every single person who's either new to online marketing, if you haven't made any money yet online, or if you are making money online and you want to add extra income into your online business. This is what I would say to do. Okay? Does that sound cool to you? And let me know if everything's going well, if my audio keeps cutting in and out. Oh, cool. Avi, thanks a lot, Avi. Okay, cool. So where to start? So this is what I would say. We know we need we know that we need a product. We also know that we need a traffic source, and we need to optimize our sales material if we're selling our products. So this is what I would recommend doing. Have everyone heard of the website Udemy and Skillfeed? If you can type yes if you've heard of Udemy, type 2 if you've heard of both of them. If you've just type 1 if you've heard of Udemy in the chat box, so I know where everyone's at. Okay, cool. Avi's saying yes. Scott's saying 1. Walter's saying he's bought stuff at Udemy. Great. Okay, cool. So let me just quickly run down what is Udemy and what is Skillfeed and how you can begin profiting from these websites. Okay, so Udemy is basically a massive online training website where people can put video courses to do with any type of skill that you can teach to people. And basically, I've been using Udemy since last year. I put about 3 courses that are live right now on Udemy on the website. And yeah, I mean, basically how it works is you put your course on Udemy, and when people come and purchase your course, if they purchase it directly, if they purchase it directly from the Udemy website, then you make 50% commissions on all the sales that you make. But the great thing about Udemy is that they have I think they have multiple million students on their website already, and they're one of the top highest, I think they're in the top 200 most trafficked websites on the internet. So they have millions of people coming onto their website every month. And what's great about that is that you don't have to worry about generating traffic. And as we went over before, generating traffic is really important to actually making sales. So if you can put your courses on the Udemy website, with the amount of traffic they have, you're going to make sales. And they have a statistic of over 90% of instructors who make their courses on Udemy, they make sales from their courses, which is incredible. Comparing to the amount of people that try to make money online and fail, 90% is a massive statistic of success, which can give you a lot of confidence to go ahead and actually create your own courses. Another great thing about it is you don't need your own website. Basically, Udemy is the website which hosts all the courses and the content, so you just simply upload your courses, your videos onto the Udemy website, and you promote, basically, that people buy from that website and they can watch the videos on the website. It's also free to create and sell your own courses, which is great. You don't have to invest any money into that. It works. So basically, affiliates can come and promote your courses to their list, and you make commissions for every sale that they promote. And I've had that a lot throughout the year. Without me having to get in touch with the affiliate, they just basically find it and then they promote it, which is really, really good. Also, they run their own paid per click campaigns for you. So a lot of the traffic sources that we went over, they're actually doing it for you, so you don't have to worry about generating traffic yourself. But it is great, obviously, to go and add additional traffic if you can. And also, it gives you instant authority online. If you can become an Udemy instructor, if you can create a course maybe with 8 to 9 videos, add it onto Udemy, it instantly gives you authority online, so that you can, you say you're a Udemy instructor and people can, find your courses on Udemy. It makes you look like you're professional. It makes you look like that you know what you're doing, which is great when starting out in online marketing. Yeah, yeah. Walter's saying he had no idea it was so big. Yeah, it's the biggest online learning website on the internet. It's massive and it's growing like crazy. So it's a great time to get in right now. I think they've been online for about 2.5 or 3 years max. So it is a relatively new website, but they're doing really, really well. So for anyone on this call, I recommend that you get onto this website and begin creating your courses in 2015. And it's something that I'm going to be doing now that I've got another person helping me with my business. I'm going to be spending more time creating different video courses and training courses which I can place on these websites. Also, just quickly, my sister in New Zealand, she's a dancer. She does contemporary ballet dancing. And what we're going to do next week, either end of this week or next week, when we go to Auckland, we're going to be hiring out a dance studio, and we're going to be shooting some videos. And I'm going to be helping her create, a training course on how to do ballet, like how to do pliés and all these types of, dance moves. So we're going to be putting that on Udemy, and I'm going to be getting videos on YouTube and ranking them so that I get traffic from YouTube directly. Skill that you have, whatever you're good at, you just create a video training course and you can put it on there. There's heaps of different niche topics that you can go into, and yeah, it's a great place to go to. The next thing is SkillFeed, and basically how they work is you get paid for every minute that your video gets viewed. And this is crazy because you don't need to do anything but upload your videos onto this website, and you can just leave it there, and you get paid month after month on autopilot without having to do anything, basically just having your content on there. The reason why they do that is they have a membership site which members pay about $19 to $20 a month, and basically what SkillFeed are looking for are people that can provide their members content to be viewed. So that's why they pay you like that. So it's really, really cool, and not many people know about this at all. So this is a great place. Once you've created your video training course, what you do is you upload it to Udemy and also upload it to Skillfeed. And you know that Skillfeed is going to pay you month after month. So definitely make sure that you get your content on there. So how does that sound so far? Has everyone learned something so far? I'm going to be getting into more about this in a second. But just want to make sure that everyone kind of is going along with me and understands everything. Okay, Walter's asking, can you upload to both simultaneously? They're both different websites and different businesses, so you got to do it separately, but it takes about 20 minutes, honestly, to upload, 20 to 30 minutes to upload your content onto Udemy and Skillfeed. You simply select your video and click upload, and it just does it in the background, so it's really, really easy. And Colin's asking also, can you send the same courses to both, or do they have exclusive rights in place? Yeah, the great thing about it is they don't have exclusive rights. You can send it to both of them. All the courses that I create and I add to Udemy, I upload them directly onto Skillfeed as well, because obviously that helps me get more minutes, and then obviously the more minutes that you get viewed, the more money you make. So yeah, the great thing about that is you can use the same content on both websites. Okay, cool. So let me just quickly go along a bit more. So what I would say to do, if you've got a pen and paper, just write this down. The first thing to do is create a training course, and I'm going to go into a bit later. I'm going to go into how you can get ideas for your training courses. But the first thing you want to do is create a training course. The next thing you do is you upload it to Udemy and Skillfeed. For Udemy, what you want to do first of all, once you've uploaded your course and you've published it, you want to first get some students and some reviews onto your courses. And this really helps with your website conversions, because when people can see that their students are already taking your course and they've written really good reviews about your course, it just helps people to be more confident that your course is a good course and that they will want to purchase it. So what you can do is basically create free coupon codes and give them away, maybe to, you can post them on different types of social sites, maybe send them to some of your friends or your family members and ask them to go through your course and just write a quick review about your course. And that really helps you to get, some, credibility that your course is a good course. And obviously, you want to make sure that your content is good content, because people can write bad reviews as well, which can hinder your, your conversion. So make sure your course is good, that the content's really clearly laid out. Yeah, and that's what you want to do in step 3. Step 4. Pages, and I'll show you that in a bit later. One of my courses on Udemy, and I got some students and reviews on that. And then what I did was I got the sales video for my Udemy course. I uploaded it to YouTube and I got it ranked in YouTube. And then I had a link in the description box directly linking back to my sales page of my Udemy course. And that video makes me sales every week from YouTube. So people watch the YouTube video, it seems interesting, they click on the link, go back to the Udemy website with my course, and they purchase my product, which is very, very cool, just leveraging the power of YouTube. And then what you're going to do, step 5, just keep creating more courses. The more courses you make, obviously the more money you'll make as well. And this is something that I'm doing. I'm going to be doing it this year a lot more. Because to be honest, Udemy and Skillfeed, I haven't put much time. Last year I didn't put much time at all with my courses. All I did was I uploaded to the site, and I did that. I got one video ranked in YouTube, the one that I was just talking about. So I've been concentrating on other things, but this is something that I really want to concentrate on this year. But it still made me a lot of money on autopilot, and I get paid month after month on autopilot without having to do anything. So that's a great thing about this as well. Once you've got your content on the websites, they're available for sale. There's traffic coming every month because it's such a massive website and a lot of traffic coming on there. So you don't have to worry about generating traffic. And as long as you have some good reviews on your page, I believe you really will make sales. 90% of people who create courses make sales. So that's crazy. So you really want to do this, okay? Does that sound cool? Cool. Thanks, Colin. Yeah, Walter's asking, so you could sell on your own website to them without a conflict? Yeah, definitely you could sell. One of my courses I sell it on my website as well as I sell it on Udemy as well. So you can do that. The great thing about this as well, a lot of people are into product launching. I myself and Sam Backer, we both, launch our products when we create new products. So what you can do and why I kind of recommend this strategy first of all, is that once you've created a course, and you've put on Udemy and Skillfeed, you can then go ahead and actually launch it as a product launch later as well. And you can make some great money on there. One thing with product launching is you need to be able to get affiliate partners to promote your products. So you need obviously to get in touch with them and make sure that they can promote your product. But with Udemy and Skillfeed, first of all, you've got your course on there. You're getting traffic without having to without having to get in touch with affiliates. You're getting traffic every month and you're making sales every month. So that's why I recommend doing this first. Then once you've done that, you can look to create either software. You could look to create a training course and actually launch it on a product launch, and you can make sales that way. And the same thing goes as well. When I create a video training course and I launch it as a product launch, after I've launched it, I go ahead and put it onto Udemy and Skillfeed as well, so that I can monetize that as well. Okay, cool. So yeah, in a second I'm going to show you directly inside the Udemy website. So let me just go onto the internet and show you inside here. Okay, cool. So can everyone see the website Udemy now? If you just type a yes, so I know that you can see the same screen. Okay, great. Cool. Okay, so this is the Udemy website. You want to go to udemy.com, and then what you want to do is search for courses. So you can see on the left-hand side over here, different development, web development. You can learn how to, do your own like programming and things like that. How to develop a game. So there's a lot of different types of awesome courses that you can actually go through as well, and learn different skills. And the great thing with online marketing is once you learn a skill, once you learn how to do something, like me, for example, I learned how to use Prezi. I learned how to create presentations on Prezi. What you can do then is once you've learned the skill, you can go ahead and create your own training courses on that specific skill that you've learned. And you've learned that skill, then you can go ahead and begin teaching that skill and selling the information that you've learned, and teach people how to do that and actually making money that way as well. So obviously there's business, management, sales, different types of topics over here. But also like different types of topics like photography. I just bought a DSLR camera last year, so it'll be great for me to go through some of these courses and learn a bit more about that. But if you are into photography or even creating videos and things like that, then you could create a training course on how to create videos or how to create awesome photos or something like that. And you can go through these kind of courses and just see what people are creating and to give yourself some ideas of what you could create as well. For lifestyle, they've got like different things like beauty and makeup. Maybe you're into like that kind of stuff, making people look pretty. I don't know anything about this, but I mean, if you are into that, you could do that. Create a course on using different makeups or something like that. You can kind of see. I mean, there's a lot of different things. Health and fitness. So maybe you're into dancing. Like my sister, she's going to be creating a course on that. Nutrition, sports, health and fitness. And there's a whole lot of different types of categories. So whatever skills that you've learned over your years on this earth, you can basically go ahead and just create training videos and teach people different skills and then add it onto these websites. So it's very, very simple to do. What you would do once you've created your course is you would sign up first of all for a free account at Udemy, and I'm just going to go into my courses over here. Oh, 1 second. This is taking a bit time to load. And at the same time, I'm just going to open up Skillfeed so I can show you that as well. And more about product launching, about email marketing and things like this as well. So make sure that you attend that workshop as well. My internet's a bit slow for some reason. Here we go. Okay, so what you would do is basically go into your dashboard. You can click on create a new course. I'm going to go into teaching 1 second. this isn't the best way to teach when it's like this, because you sign up with a free account, and then what you do is you create a course. So there'll be a search bar which says, what course you'd like to create. You type in what you want to create, and then it has a simple, dashboard. What you need to do is simply upload your videos onto the site. You add like you create a sales video for your website as well. Let me just show you what my one looks like if I can get into here. And once you put your sales video on there, you add some text about your course as well on your sales page, which is hosted on Udemy, and then you can basically begin promoting it. And also, as I said, because Udemy has so much traffic on their website, people will be coming onto your website, visiting your courses, and if it's something that they're interested in, then you can make a lot of sales that way as well. But yeah, for this course quickly, as it's loading, I gotta say something. But this course that I got, Prezi Genius. So this is a course on how to use the presentation software Prezi. And at the time when I went onto Udemy and I was looking to see if anyone had created a course on Prezi, there was one course on there already about how to use Prezi and how to make presentations with it. So what I did is I created a course on Prezi, but I also taught them how they can make videos, which is software to create their videos on Prezi and things like that. And I also priced my course $10 cheaper than the other course, so I kind of undercut him. But and then what I did is I just began promoting it, and it's done really, really well, this course here. For some reason, it's kind of being slow to load. So what you can do is go to udemy.com and check that site out yourself as well. Make sure that you sign up with a free account, and it's very, very simple to do. Also, SkillFeed. So this is the site which pays you month after month on autopilot. So make sure that you write down these URLs, so skillfeed.com and udemy.com. And you just sign up as an instructor, and you simply upload your content on there. And it works the same way basically as Udemy. You just upload your content and publish it. But they basically take care of the payment. You don't have to go ahead and optimize the sales page or anything like that. Your videos are just hosted on this website, and people can watch them, and the amount they watch them, the more you get paid. Okay, so for some reason, because my internet is so slow, I'm going to jump back into this presentation, and hopefully that those slides load. Okay, so is everyone still with me? Just type a yes in the chat box. I'm sorry about the problems with the internet and things like that. It's kind of like this when you're on holiday. Things are kind of up in the air. Thanks, thanks Avi, and thanks for the warning about the battery. I just plugged it in. Okay, cool. So the next thing I want to go on to is how you can get ideas for your Udemy course. So some of the things that you want to kind of write down if you've got a pen and paper is write down the question, what are you good at? Okay, so think about what kind of things that you're good at, what interests you, because obviously whatever you're interested in, you'll be more passionate about, and you can create a course on that. Another great thing to do is speak with friends about doing it together. So maybe you've got a friend who's really good at creating, maybe they're really good at creating logos on Photoshop. So what you could say is, hey, we could do a training course together. You create the content, and I'll help with the marketing. I'll basically upload your content onto Udemy, and we can do a split share where all the sales you get 50% of them, and I'll get the other 50%. And you can basically concentrate on getting videos on YouTube and ranking them and sending traffic to your courses. So think about friends who are really good at a specific skill, and get in touch with them. That's how with my sister. I mean, I'm not any cut with it. I just want to help her out because she's just graduated from university. She's got a degree in dancing, and obviously university students have a big debt to pay off, and quite broke. So I really want to help her out. So I'm going to help her to create the course, and I'll do everything for her to make sales on that. Also, do you know anyone who you could partner with on a course? So the same kind of thing. If you see someone that's good at something, you can maybe get in touch with them and just ask if they want to partner with you. And with Udemy as well, on the back end in the dashboard, you can actually add in the partners, and it actually splits up the payment and pays you 50% each as well. So you can do that directly with the Udemy dashboard. Also, go into Udemy and research types of courses that you're interested in, And what you can do is replicate those courses. So if you find a course on Facebook advertising, for example, maybe paid per click advertising, you find a course on that and it interests you and you want to go ahead and learn Facebook advertising. And then what you could do is once you've applied those skills that you've learned, what you could do is go ahead and begin running different campaigns, and then going ahead and creating your own training course on how to do Facebook advertising, and just kind of add a different kind of twist to it, different spin on that, and you can add that onto Udemy as well and SkillFeed. So think about what kind of skills can you teach. So I just want to ask you a quick question. What kind of skills could you guys teach right now? If you think about your life, think about different types of things that you enjoy doing, just type in the chat box any ideas that you currently have for your own courses. So I can kind of see that everyone's following along, and I can kind of help you out with this. Maybe you speak 2 languages. Maybe you speak French or a different type of language. You could go ahead and create a training course on how to speak, French, or how to speak Czech, or different types of, languages you could teach them. So yeah, just type in the chat box if you got any ideas or if anything's kind of triggering in your brain what you could do. Because this is really going to help you with making money this year in 2015. Okay, great. So Colin's saying video creation and SEO, and that's definitely a great skill to course on those kind of skills. Upload it to Udemy, and I really believe you'll make sales on that. I've done a course on video creation as well. Obviously my Prezi one as well. That one's done really, really well. So yeah, great. So think about what kind of courses you could create. So now, quickly as well, what do I need to create my video training courses? So I want to quickly go through the tools that we use to really help you to get started and create your own videos. So the first thing you'll need is a screen recorder or a video camera. So if you want to create training videos where people can see your screen, just like you're watching right now, you're seeing my screen, what you can do is get a screen recording software like Camtasia Studio, or even like Screencast-O-Matic, I think it is. You can basically create training videos where you have a presentation or you show them a website and you demonstrate things. So you can record that using that. Also, a video camera. Maybe you want to create some videos where you're talking in front of the camera. With my sister, because she's doing dance and she wants to obviously teach them, in person and show them different types of moves that they can do. I'll be using my DSLR video camera and I'll be shooting the videos. She'll be talking on the camera and she'll be showing them different moves. So those are the tools that you'll need to create your videos. Also, you need a video editing software, and that will be basically to edit the videos that you create. PowerPoint or Prezi, if you want to create presentations just like this one that I've got right now that I've created, you need a presentation software. I use PowerPoint for this one. Prezi, you can create a free account on Prezi, and you can use that as well if you want to do that. And the last thing is a microphone. So right now I've got a Blue Yeti microphone, and this is really important because if you just use your computer microphone, you're going to get a lot of kind of bad kind of fuzzing kind of noise in the background. And when you upload your videos to Udemy, they probably will say something about that. So it's best to get just a cheap microphone. You can go to like an electronic shop and buy just like a $20 microphone, and that you can connect into your PC. I've got a USB connection, so you just find a USB connection, you plug it in, and just use that microphone. Okay, cool. So what I want to go into now, Avi's saying ScreenFlow and Keynote for Mac. Walter's saying Blue Yeti is awesome. Yeah, I love Blue Yeti. So I've got the blue. I'm not sure what my model is. I brought it from Amazon, I think. It's like a Blue Yeti. It's like a desktop microphone that sits on my desktop, which is really, really cool. Yeah. So now that I've kind of gone onto that, what I want to really say is, really encourage you that you do go ahead. If you're interested in, making money online, this is probably the easiest way that I've found to make money online. On autopilot, because as I've uploaded my courses at the beginning of the year, I haven't really done anything to promote it myself. I've done a few emails I've sent about some of my courses, I've promoted in that way, but most of my incomes come from where they see my course and they buy it, and also just through getting a video on YouTube, which I send traffic from YouTube directly back to my website. So yeah, so I highly recommend that you go ahead and do that. there'll be a replay of this workshop which you can go over if you've if you kind of stuck for or if you kind of forget about what I was talking about. But think about what kind of training course you can create. Okay, so now let's go into what about creating software. Quickly, just Walter's saying, tell them not to get the Pro Blue Yeti. It's not that good. They need the one with the USB, the silver one, not the black. Yeah, that's the one that I've got, the USB Blue Yeti microphone. It's like a silver one, and it looks like something that you'll probably go singing out of, one of those kind of microphones, but it stands on your desktop. Okay, so now let's head over to what about software creation. So creating software is something that I kind of started doing this year. I started developing it, and it's done really, really well for me through product launching, and that's what Sam's going to be going through in the next workshop. He's going to be teaching you, how you can go ahead and do product launches. But I'm going to go ahead and show you, the basic steps that you need to create a software. So the first thing that I go ahead, when I develop a software, what I usually do is go to Photoshop and I design a user interface. I just went onto Photoshop. I began creating what I thought it would look like. And as you can see right now, it basically looks like that on the actual software. So I find a developer to develop my software. Helps the developer know exactly what each kind of function will do. So when they can see there's a button saying create script, they can just basically write code for that. So then when someone clicks on that button, it will basically have a pop-up asking them what kind of script they want to create. And obviously the save script button, the developer obviously knows that, or anyone knows that should be a button which would save the script. And they can kind of see the layout, and it just really helps the developer to get things done the way that you want them to get it done. Now, if you're not that good at Photoshop, obviously not everyone knows how to use Photoshop, then what you can do is go to websites like Odesk or Freelancer, and you can find designers who can create a UI for you. It's basically called a graphic user interface, a GUI. So you can just basically tell them what you want, and they can go ahead and create the user interface for you. And then what you can do, the next thing you need to do is find a developer. So there's two websites that I recommend. The first one is Odesk, so it's odesk.com, and the next one is freelancer.com. So what you do is you go to one of these websites, and what you can do is post basically a job description. So you just type, you post, you write up a post saying, I need a software developed, which, for example, is I need a video script writing software developed. And then in the description, just write all the information about what you need, what you want, and what kind of programmer you're looking for. Maybe if you want to create a desktop application, then you want to say, I want a desktop application which works on both Mac PCs. If you want to get a cheaper software application, it's easier to and it's quicker as well, is to develop an online application. Just like VideoScript, and it's also better often for people because they don't have to go ahead and download it, and people can just log into an account. So what you can do is just ask for a online software application. You could say, I want to develop an online software application, and this is what I want it to do. This is the type of features that I want, and tell them how much you're looking to pay for the software. For most softwares, also, if you're wondering how much you should pay for a software as well, between about $3,000 to $5,000, you could, for a kind of a good kind of software, that's what you should look to pay. But what I would do, if you're looking to develop a software, make sure that you get in touch with people who have already developed softwares before, so that they can kind of give you some information, tell them your idea, and then ask them how much they would charge, how much they would pay for that type of software. So it's good. Don't just go out there and just if you haven't done it before and just try and do that. Make sure that you get in touch with someone. If you want to hit up me or Sam, just post us a quick message. Say, I'm looking to develop this kind of software. How much would you pay for that? And we can give you some good information about that as well. Okay, so lastly, just to wrap up this this workshop, first of all, I just want to quickly go over the different tools that we use in our online business in general. So as I said, you need, if you want to create video training courses, you need these video editing softwares, like video editing software like Camtasia, a screen recorder, you need a microphone. Now for creating websites, you need a website builder. And the one that we recommend is OptimizePress. It's the one that we use, both Sam and I, because it's really, really easy to do, and you can create awesome looking web pages. Also, when you want to build an email list, the autoresponder that I use two of them. I use Aweber and GetResponse. Another most probably common autoresponders to use. And basically what they allow you to do is create sign-up forms so that people can, enter the email address and you can capture the email. And also you can go ahead and send, a massive email to all your subscribers at once using the autoresponder. Photoshop, so obviously everyone probably knows about Photoshop. If there's any skill that I could recommend anyone learning for your online business, I would say that learn how to use Photoshop. Learn how to create graphics, how to create designs. I use Photoshop to create my sales pages, to design them. I also use Photoshop, to create logos, to create different types of images and graphics for my websites. And it really does help me to, brand myself as a professional, and it really does help increase my sales as well. For animations, you can use softwares like VideoMaker FX or Easy Sketch Pro or Explaindio. They're great softwares. Because I like to create custom video animations, I use the software After Effects, Adobe After Effects, which is really, really cool, but it's really, really difficult to use if you're just starting out. And also PowerPoint and Prezi. These are great softwares that you'll need to create presentations for your videos. And yeah, that's probably what I would say to do. Okay, so I guess we're going to wrap this workshop up right now, but I wanted to quickly ask you if you've got any questions for me about online marketing, any types of questions to do with anything I've gone over throughout this workshop. I hope you've learned a lot and that the information that I've taught you on this workshop that you're going to put into practice, because it really will help you to begin making a lot of money online, especially using Udemy and Skillfeed. So yeah, Avi, I use OptimizePress 2.0. It's the newest one out. If you go to optimizepress.com, you can buy it from there, and it's such a great website builder. I really highly recommend it. Oh yeah, okay, let me just go back to my last slide. Okay, so these are tools that I use. Scott? And yeah, you take them now, and I think in 2 days' time, I think Sam's going to be doing another workshop with you. And I'll obviously jump on the call and go through some of the information as well. But yeah, make sure that you go through the information, and make sure that you, as I said at the beginning, that you write down some plans or some goals that you want. So after I've kind of gone over all this information, maybe you could write up a goal. Maybe you want to create a video training course by the end of January. So if by the end of January I want to create a training course on this type of subject, and make sure that you really go ahead and actually take those steps and those actions to go ahead and create whatever you're going to be creating, because that's what I'm going to make you money. Instead of just trying to look for different types of strategies and systems, the way that online marketing works is having a product or promoting a product, then getting traffic and conversions. And I see that Udemy and Skillfeed really tick all those boxes. All you need to do is go ahead and actually create your product, your training course, and you have the traffic there. Just optimize your Udemy page, and you can a lot of sales. So yeah, okay, I got some questions coming through. I've been asking, what do I use for the membership site? So to protect for my membership site, I use a WordPress plugin called Wishlist Member, and this basically allows me to hide content from people who haven't actually purchased my product. So if I've created a training course and I upload it onto my website, but I only want people who have actually purchased my product, a member, to actually access that content, and people who haven't purchased my product, they can't access that content. I use the WordPress plugin Wishlist Member. Colin's asking, how do we create the video from VideoScript? So VideoScript is obviously it's a video script writing software, so it helps you to create video scripts for your videos. Then what you'll do is once you've written up your script, then you'll need to go ahead and record it into a voiceover. So just have a microphone, just record your voice when you're reading your voiceover, and then you can just use a software like Prezi or PowerPoint, to go ahead and just create to record the presentation with the screen capture software. I hope that kind of made sense. And also, Jim, the registration page, you're all already registered for the next webinar. So basically, you'll be sent a webinar, a workshop notification via email, and you'll be able to go ahead and click on the link and just sign up or just log in basically, I think, to the next workshop. Scott's asking, will I be going in depth into VideoScript and how to use it? Sam's going to be doing that in the next one. He's going to be going through what he's told me. He's going to be showing you some things on writing, video scripts, more basically how to use the video script software, how to make them more compelling, and also he's going to be going into product launching and different types, email marketing, different types of other things that we're doing in our online business. So in the next workshop, he's going to be covering that. Obviously asking me about Video Motion Pro. So basically next month in February, I'm going to be releasing a video editing and creation software called Video Motion Pro. And I've been working on this software for at least 6 months now with like 5 full-time software developers. So this software is going to be an amazing software. So if you can hold out, make sure that you check out Video Motion Pro. It's going to be an awesome software. It's really going to help you to create awesome-looking video courses, and it's going to help you to create logo animations and different types of things like that. But I'll send you more information close to the time about that. Colin's asking, is it possible to export to Keynote on the Mac? That's a good question. I'll have to speak to Sam about that. I haven't even thought about that, to be honest. But yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Scott's saying, I'm wanting to get into launch jacking. That's a great thing as well. That's how you can quickly make money, on YouTube by creating review videos, putting them up, and when someone launches and they look for a review, you can have your link, and that's a great idea as well. Yep, cool. Okay, guys. So, thanks so much for coming on to this workshop. I hope you've had a great time. I just apologize again for the mishap with the internet and with the GoToWebinar and things like that. But I hope that you've got a lot out of this workshop. And in the next one, Sam's going to be teaching you some awesome stuff. So have a great night or have a great day where you are. I'm just going to be heading to the beach now for a swim. So yeah, thanks a lot. Have a great day.